Right now, federal laws prevent FEMA from granting any homeowner any assistance after a natural disaster. I'm Alessandra Martinez in Hamden. We'll talk about a new piece of legislation to try and reverse that.
Try to get them some help. NBC Connecticut's Alessandra Martinez joins us live from Hamden this morning with the very latest. Allie, this can cost upwards of tens of thousands of dollars for people to clean up.
Yeah, at a minimum right there. You know, when those tornadoes rolled in on May 15th, you know, they came in, they came out, and they caused so much damage, as you were saying. You know, they left trees and debris behind, up to $70,000, if you can believe that. So that is why here in the city of Hamden today, we are going to have Senator Richard Blumenthal as well as Congresswoman DeLauro announce at 10:30 some new legislation to change all of that. Their hope is to have homeowners qualify for FEMA funding. Right now, FEMA cannot give money to homeowners with trees or debris on their property after a natural disaster to help clean them up. On top of that, the cost of that debris removal, it cannot be included in damage assessments. Now, the legislators believe, though, that a change of legislation could help the homeowners save those thousands of dollars. So again, we have a truck in front of the way, but I was going to mention again, here in the city of Hamden, we are going to have those representatives come. In the meantime, Hamden has completely stopped removing any of the debris from people's homes on the outside. So if you continue to leave it outside your home, you're now going to be fined. That's the latest over here in Hamden. Alessandra Martinez, NBC Connecticut News. Back to you.
Wow. Massive unexpected expenses for those folks. Allie, thanks. Let's get you a check of your roads this morning. They're wet, Hannah.
Yeah, it is not a nice drive out there.
It's all day on air, online, and on our app. And the Today Show will have team coverage coming up at 7 this morning.
A lot to watch here as Florida prepares for a natural disaster. Back here in Connecticut, people still dealing with this here, the aftermath of those May tornadoes.
NBC Connecticut's Alessandra Martinez is live in Hamden with details on financial help that could be on the way. Good morning, Alessandra. It can be so expensive to clean up all that damage.
Absolutely. You know, so many families have had to go through that cleanup process using tens of thousands of dollars of their own money. But, you know, it's because right now we have federal laws that prevent FEMA from giving any individual homeowner some assistance to remove trees or remove debris. So that is exactly why today Senator Blumenthal as well as Congresswoman DeLauro, they're coming here to the city of Hamden to announce new legislation that will try to change that. The two legislators say that following that May 15th tornadoes, some homeowners, they faced costs up to $70,000 for tree removal. The mayor even took the initiative to urge homeowners to turn in their receipts to his office. Now, back in August, Congresswoman DeLauro, she slammed FEMA's decision for...
Connecticut's Alessandra Martinez is live in Hamden, where Connecticut lawmakers are trying to change that today. Alessandra, if anybody's ever experienced trees falling on their property, they know it's an expensive endeavor to clean it up.
Absolutely, and a costly endeavor to clean it up. You know, as we remember those May 15th tornadoes as they rolled in and out across the state, you know, so many of those people did have trees and debris land on their homes, many of them paying thousands of dollars to get it all picked up without the help of FEMA. So that is why here at the city of Hamden, we're going to have Senator Richard Blumenthal and Congresswoman DeLauro meet. And today they're going to announce new legislation that is going to try and change all of that. Their hope is to have homeowners finally qualify for FEMA funding. Right now, FEMA cannot give money to homeowners with trees and debris on their property individually after a natural disaster. And on top of that, the cost of debris removal, it cannot be included in damage assessments. The legislators believe that a change in policy could help save homeowners thousands of dollars. We heard up to about $70,000 for a couple of homeowners getting everything all done. So again, homeowners, they have been able to have Hamden pick up a lot of their debris over the last several months. But as of right now, anyone with debris outside of their homes could be fined for having it there. That's the latest over here in Hamden. Alessandra Martinez, NBC Connecticut News. Back to you.
Well, let's hope they can eventually get some.
Tornadoes are now getting hit by the cleanup bill.
NBC Connecticut's Alessandra Martinez live in Hamden, where lawmakers are trying to get financial help for fallen trees there, Allie.
That's right. Senator Blumenthal and Congresswoman DeLauro are going to be meeting here in Hamden at around 10:30 to discuss a new piece of legislation that would allow FEMA to be giving homeowners funding following after natural disasters. The two believe that this is necessary. FEMA currently does not give money to homeowners that have trees and debris fall onto their property. Blumenthal and DeLauro believe that this change of legislation, it could help homeowners save tens of thousands of dollars. Again, the two legislators are going to be here in Hamden Hamden over on Still Hill Road, and they will make that announcement at around 10:30 this morning. Live over here in Hamden, Alessandra Martinez, NBC Connecticut News. Back to you.
All right, Alessandra, thanks for that.
And that bill may also help homeowners.
Been released. All right, new at 11 a.m. this morning. Cleanup costs after a natural disaster like the May tornadoes can cost homeowners tens of thousands of dollars. NBC Connecticut's Alessandra Martinez standing by. She's in Hamden, where lawmakers are hoping to provide at least some federal help for some of these homeowners, right?
Yeah, Carrie Lee, they're proposing a bill. It's actually Senators Blumenthal as well as Congresswoman DeLauro. They've announced a bill to require FEMA to therefore provide, or rather consider providing relief and factoring in, tree removal as well as debris removal. It's something that they don't do right now. And upon that requirement, they would therefore allow homeowners to then be eligible to receive funding themselves. Now, homeowners, again, they still have messes to clean up, just like these roots over here. Again, the tree itself has been removed, but this is just one small piece of so many properties out here that do need to have some extra help. We did speak with two residents who were affected by the May tornado we all know about, and they do support this funding.
The people in this neighborhood have been spending a tremendous amount of money in trying to get their lives back together.
At minimum, thousands of dollars.
Most of the estimates we've gotten have been over $14,000.
To remove half an acre of woods at Cheryl Cartier's home, Michael Blatchley had between 20 and 30 trees down on his property. 3 of them landed on his house during that May tornado.
If I had to pay for this out of pocket, I would have been looking at between $20,000 and $30,000.
Luckily, his friends removed the trees and debris for free. Now, it's a much quieter scene on Still Hill Road compared to what it looked like 5 months ago. Cheryl and Michael agree any funding FEMA can provide to subsidize the costly cleanup is better than nothing.
I mean, not a lot of people up here have between $20,000 and $30,000 laying around. They can just throw out and get trees removed.
This FEMA legislation, I think, would be tremendous help to us and all the other homeowners here.
Now, that is something that we have heard more residents say. On top of that, the mayor has also echoed this sentiment, saying that this sort of FEMA relief, if granted, would help homeowners recover from disasters just like that May tornado. Live over here in Hamden, Alessandra Martinez, NBC Connecticut News. Back to you.
Alessandra, thank you.